I'm seeing trees and getting a sense of the network of trees and how trees are all connected through the roots. But then there's also this layer of protective bark. Okay. So there's many messages coming through with this. You are especially protected, especially now at this juncture of your soul's path, okay? Um, Part of this protection is calloused energy over years of um, experiencing difficulties in certain ways and feeling the need to self-protect and feeling a little bit worn and weathered from experiencing dynamics that were not reflective of who you really know yourself to be, who you've been learning yourself to be. Um, there is a maturity level that you have reached. Not that there's a ceiling on that, but there's a point where you realize that certain things cannot come with you moving forward, certain belief systems, certain people, certain um, burdens that you've been choosing to carry or unconsciously carrying because it felt natural or normal. And there's an immense level of love and compassion for those parts of you coming forward right now. There's an immense level of understanding of how a human being adapts to challenging circumstances or contrasting circumstances that don't reflect the true nature of the soul. Okay. But this was all put in place for you to experiment with your own power and to sort of put it to the test in a way, but doing it for the satisfaction of it, not because you have to earn your right to goodness, more so just for, again, the satisfaction of um, inviting in a new awareness, a true awareness and remembrance of your divinity, and with that, your infinite strength and awareness and the ability for you to access divine truth at any given point as you release anything in the way of that divine truth from being made clear. So it feels like you've already been doing a lot of that clearing work, and there's this sense coming through that you are um, approaching the end of this um, cycle that you've been in for many years. I'm specifically hearing for the last 14 years. Um, and um, this has been sort of a planned curriculum that your soul had in place for you upon incarnation, before incarnation here. So what else is coming through? I do have cards here to assist. Um, so I'm definitely seeing something around your electromagnetic field and how you clearing your electromagnetic field is also assisting with the blood stream, the blood circulation, blood health, circulatory health, cardiovascular health, even. Um, as above, so below, right? So the energy mirrors the physical and chemical, biochemical. And I feel that this is improving. Your soul is guiding you towards a cleaner, clearer, more optimal functioning biologically and energetically. Okay, some of you may be becoming more aware of electromagnetic or EMF radiation, and not giving it power as far as fear or overly being concerned or anxiety or anything like that, but more so just an awareness of how energy functions. And yeah, it just overall feels like a clearing and a cleaning of your energy, a simplifying of your space for some of you. Um, and if you feel like you haven't been consciously moving in that direction, this can just sort of be an energetic uh, seed planted for the future. Okay. I'm picking up the mountains. I'm hearing Rocky Mountain High. John Denver music is coming through for somebody. So this could be specific to your location or to a location that your soul is calling you towards, the mountains, the earth, sort of that rustic, folksy type of energy I'm picking up on. A road trip, something like that coming through. I am feeling this energy for you that you're due for a road trip or a vacation or some type of adventure, connecting with the world in a deeper way for yourself. I'm definitely seeing global travel for somebody. Okay. I'm picking up on someone who has been healing their internal polarities and who is now more in a receptive space where they can receive love and attraction and partnership and connection uh, because you are creating that experience within yourself. It's magnetizing in the form of a person. This person that I'm being shown is someone who is joyous in their energy, bright. They have a very bright light. They have a strong sense of self, and it's taken them a while to get to the point where they don't need other people's approval to um, be okay with themselves. It's taken a lot of internal work and reflection for this person. Okay, and this is reflecting the work that you've been doing as well. You're such a being of high value. You are a being of high emotional intelligence, and exactly who you are is the very thing that's allowing this person to show up to reveal themselves, and it's because you're revealing your true self. Um, the field around you is less staticky and more clean and clear and open and in tune with yourself and with your creator. Okay. And there's no need to compromise anymore. There's no need to self-edit anymore, to contort yourself or overwork yourself or overanalyze in any kind of way when it comes to how you're relating, because things will simply show up and be love. The right connections will simply show up and be love. Okay, and will be presented to you in a very crystalline, clear, anchored, grounded way where there's no question. There's just this deeply felt experience of love shared between people. Okay, some of you might not be, n- not, you may not be aware of how this is showing up per se, or how this is developing or deepening in your life, other than your own experience of it within yourself, your own ability to um, feel like you can let loose a little bit and drop tension in your body and flow, become fluid like water, dancing with your feminine energy, but also being confident in your masculine aspect, that you're safe, you're protected, you can trust yourself, and that allows for your feminine aspect to feel safe to express and to be and to flow. Um, you know when it's time to make decisions, even if you don't know where it's all leading or how. It's like the energetic impulse strikes and you just know when it's time without thinking or strategizing. So Spirit's showing you in a very potent manifestational energy at this time, and you may find yourself clearing old dense programs quite quickly and having them appear in sort of uh, prickly ways around you, so that you can approach these interactions or observations from a new perspective, from a higher perspective, from a more spiritually mature perspective, and invite forgiveness of self and others into the equation, and to um, allow yourself to continue to release, let things roll off of your back, and not hold on to bitterness, judgment of self and others. It is okay for this to be a process and a practice. There's no perfection that anyone is looking for from you. There is no comparison to someone who is doing it quote unquote better, or who's quote unquote farther along, because you're already exactly where you need to be and it's all already done, and you're just remembering this. You're in the process of remembering. That's what this is. That's what this time is for you right now. And in the remembrance of who you really are, you can then allow yourself to release and let go and see things from a new perspective. I'm seeing a body of water. I'm seeing beaches. I'm seeing a coast. I'm seeing lakes, oceans, ponds. So that is going to be very beneficial for you to connect with the sea or any kind of body of water, letting the energy of that body of water pull out anything that that no longer serves you, and inviting in uh, that loving, emotional, profound, vast essence that you are. The more that you are able to let go right now, the more that love enters your field, the more that it offers itself to you without you needing to do anything. The more that you let go, the more that an external expression of the love that you're embodying within yourself anchors. It's effortless. And it's about curiosity, playfulness, enthusiasm for to engage with new energy, but at the same time, a groundedness and the willingness to step back and observe without being taken from or expending your energy to something outside of you. It's about being the witness and witnessing something magical enter your field at this time, and allowing yourself to be the focus of your own reality, allowing nourishment in every moment. You are the being that nourishes you alongside the Creator, but you are an expression of the Creator, and you are claiming your creatorship by allowing yourself to be fully nourished, regardless of what any one person outside of you is or is not doing, regardless of how much information you have available to you about any given pathway or potential pathway. This is about receiving the nectar from the present moment and claiming your aliveness through receptivity. Your life moving forward is going to be looking very different. I'm hearing the next 8 months are going to be a window of great change, and you will witness the becoming. You will witness your becoming into the next version of yourself, quote unquote, the next cycle of your life. And the month of August is especially standing out to me right now as being a potent pocket of energy for you to really feel, viscerally feel the change in your reality. It's going to be very clear how different things are as you see people showing up for you exactly the way that you're showing up, or in a very complementary way, where it's mutually beneficial, loving, supportive, where giving and receiving of goodness feels effortless and normal, and the past feels like a distant memory. Even this current reality that you're in right now will feel like an echo, because you are already the thing that you were desiring, manifesting, what have you. It's already done. It's just about being the witness and allowing something to come in naturally. Remember not to compromise your ideals, your beliefs, as far as you leveling up into the person, the soul that you really are. The outside doesn't actually have any power over you. It is an illusion that you agree to or consent to. And there's just this reminder coming through to stand for this version of yourself, this true version of yourself. And old, outdated, incongruent energies don't have a grip on you. And it doesn't make them bad. It just means that they're not going with you where you're going, because you're going off on your own magnificent journey of soul searching, of love and contentment, and releasing everything that you've felt like you've needed to carry for your whole life. What was too much for your inner child. And on this new path, you can go at your own pace and take your time. Okay. You're going to be integrating a lot and coming into wholeness within yourself. And there are people who operate from a fragmented, fractured state who are no better and no worse. And they represent the fragmented version of you. And they are still children of God, of the light. But now you get to have a new experience of yourself, of humanity, of God, of the world. And you're moving forward in your life from this point on with a sense of balance. And it's okay to have hiccups or bumps in the road. It's not about perfection, but you are moving forward in the direction that you need to. Things are shifting and happening for your betterment. And the love that meets you is meeting you in that wholeness, not fracture, not a half of a person seeking another half of a person. I'm so excited for you to experience yourself and God and the world in this new way. It is truly a profound experience to be the witness of such a change and to witness your own power in such a way that is potent and yet gentle and organic at the same time. So that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time, okay?